Hello and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner, reading from 100 Poets, a little anthology by John Carey. One of the poets in here is Robert Browning, and this, for me, this is quite long, but I do love these monologues that Robert Browning wrote. John Carey calls his most sinister dramatic monologue, is designed to show that love of art and murderous pride are perfectly compatible. It is very, very creepy. Well, I think it is, because it is. And it's called My Last Duchess. So this is My Last Duchess by Robert Browning. That's my last Duchess, painted on the wall, looking as if she were alive. I call that piece a wonder. Now, Fra Pandolf's hand worked busily a day, and there she stands. Will please you sit and look at her? I said, Fra Pandolf, by design, for never read strangers like you that pictured countenance, the depth and passion of its earnest glance. But to myself they turned, since none put by the curtains I have drawn for you, but I. And seemed as they would ask me, if they durst, how such a glance came there. So, not the first are you to turn and ask it thus, sir. 'Twas not her husband's presence only called that spot of joy within the Duchess' cheek. Perhaps Fra Pandolf chanced to say, her mantle laps over my lady's wrist too much, or paint must never hope to reproduce the faint hearth flush that dies along her throat. Such stuff was courtesy, she thought, and cause enough for calling up that spot of joy. She had a heart, how shall I say, too soon made glad, too easily impressed. She liked whate'er she looked on, and her looks went everywhere. Sir, 'twas all one. My favour at her breast, the dropping of the daylight in the west, the bough of cherries some officious fool broke in the orchard for her, the white mule she rode with round the terrace, all and each would draw from her alike the approved speech, or blush at least. She thanked men, good, but thanked somehow, I know not how, as if she ranked my gift of a 900-year-old name with anybody's gift, who'd stoop to blame this sort of trifling. Even had you skill in speech, which I have not, to make your will quite clear to such an one, and say just this, or that in you disgust me, here you miss or there exceed the mark. And if she let herself be lessoned so, nor plainly set her wits to yours forsooth, and made excuse, even then would be some stooping, and I chose never to stoop. Oh, sir, she smiled, no doubt, whene'er I passed her, but who passed without much the same smile? This grew. I gave commands. Then all smiles stopped together. There she stands as if alive. Would please you rise? We'll meet the company below then. I repeat, the Count, your master's known munificence, is ample warrant, and no just pretence of mine for dowry will be disallowed. Though his fair daughter's self, as I have vowed at starting, is my object. Nay, we'll go together down, sir. Notice Neptune, though, taming a seahorse, sort of rarity, which Klaus of Innsbruck cast in bronze for me. Thank you. Isn't that creepy? For other poems read by me, look me up, Brandy Pearson, on YouTube. Thank you.